Hello, everybody. It's ATIL. How is everyone doing today? Um, just want to go live. I just got home from doing the errands and stuff that I wanted to do. Um, I want to come live today and talk about a few things. And a lot of the things that I want to talk about is what I've learned being on here and what to what to entertain and what not to entertain. And maybe people need to shut things down and block these people if they're really bugging you to the point of you going live about it. I've learned that maybe this is what I've learned. I've seen a lot of people going to the members only live and going to the panel and talking about the stuff that they talk about and what they see on here. Now, what I've seen, I don't watch it. Okay. I don't watch those people anymore. Okay. I don't care. That is how I handle it. Right. That's how I put a stop to me defending myself against these people over and over and over again. Well, we watched a few clips here and there. Okay. Because we talked about it. We had a discussion about this. And the first thing off, this is the first thing I want to make, is that if you do not want to go back and forth with these people, shut them down. Okay. If you know who you are and you're fine with yourself, there's no need to defend it. Now, I see a lot of people talking about people's body almost every day. And I'm not going to mention this person because I don't, her name was brought up last night. Okay. And I had to leave because any time that a person's brought up that I do not want to entertain, I leave. So I left because I know that the things that they were going to say about this person was going to get me so upset. And I've learned and I've worked on it and I've done a damn good job of it, avoiding even acknowledging that this person is even on this YouTube. And the first thing that I want to say is that almost every single person likes to go after people, right? Almost every day. There's some type of people going back and forth. There's clips of people, all of that, going after one another. Why entertain it? Why entertain what they're saying? Why go back and forth with these people? If you're going to feed them bait, they're going to go after it. If you just shut it down, let them say what they want, not even acknowledging it, because I see the people before I even decided to do that to me. I had to make the move to block these people because they don't matter. Their opinions about me don't matter. I have been working on myself to better myself. These people haven't. These people haven't. They come on here every day dragging somebody. When I was watching them, that's what they were doing. They were dragging somebody or somebody with special needs or mental health issues or people's sobriety. And I had to shut it down. I had to literally shut these fucking people down by blocking these motherfuckers. Because to be honest with you, it was getting to me. Right? It was getting to me. The more you entertain the people that are talking about you're giving them what they want. And I've said this over and over again. Stop entertaining their bullshit. Stop giving them what they want. Now, we fucking were laughing our asses off last night, okay? Because somebody that I used to fight with or tried going back and forth with was trying to say something about somebody else. And I'm not going to say what it is because he was on the live that we were doing last night. We're doing like, we're breaking things down and making people understand that what people do on here should not affect you. Right? Should not affect you at all. Because the people have a right to their opinions. They'll have a right to say what they want. But as long as you know that you're fine with yourself, which I am. I've been working on myself, making myself a better person. And one of the things that I do now, and I told those people when I went up on panel last night, I block them. I don't entertain their shit. If I see something that somebody goes up and talks about another person that I do not want to have any association with, I leave. Right? Because there's something that that's something that I don't want to be involved in anymore. Why can't people do that? Right? But it's time for me to bring up something. And I don't care because to be honest with you, I don't care what this person has to say if I say it because I don't watch her. Okay. There was a clip about it. And like I said to you before, and I've said it to people in the lives that we do, block them. If you're going to talk about people's bodies, body types, and you, on the other hand, are not that, you have no room to talk, shut your trap, okay? Shut your fucking trap. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? That's the only advice I can give to you. Because the people that you're talking on, you shouldn't be talking. You should not be even mentioning. And I want to say what I want to say, but I just think that a lot of people on here talk about people's bodies and body types and say they're fat or saying that they get, whatever they do with their bodies is their business. Now, when someone told me that I was fat, okay, told me that I had a fucking mustache, which I didn't because I went to the salon to get it removed, and they said there is no fucking mustache there. Okay. Now, I go get my eyebrows done. I get pedicures. I get manicures. I pamper myself to the core because I deserve it. Now, I looked at one of my pictures that someone had, okay, and I had them email it to before and after. You remember that blue dress I had on, that white and blue dress That is the picture that I have. Now, you will never fucking even, you won't even fucking recognize me now, because I've been working on myself. I lost 100 pounds. 100 pounds. It was hard. I work on it. That's what I do. I'm not on here all the time like you guys are. Okay? How can you better your life if you're on here 24 hours a day? Right? And no, I didn't get no fucking surgeries. No, I don't believe in that shit because it usually doesn't work. Those weight loss surgeries. And no, I don't use that shot that people are using now. No, I don't, because it gets people sick. Right? I do it on my own. And that is eating healthy, no soda, water, and eat meals throughout the day. And I stopped eating at 6. After dinner, I don't eat anything. I just drink water. That's what I do. I get up 6 times a week at 8 o'clock in the morning, going for walks. If it's raining that day, I go to the gym. Okay? So that's how I better myself. I don't sit on the internet talking mad shit about people every day. It doesn't make it right for me to do that, right? I drink water before I go to bed at night. Instead of having ice cream, I have an orange or an apple or nothing at all. That is something that I did to better myself. And also, I'm going back to kickboxing. I'm going back to self-defense classes. That also helps. I do yoga, I meditate. When before, my whole life evolved around YouTube. But how can you make yourself a better person and work on yourself if you're on here taking jabs at everybody else? Right? You're putting people in a situation for them to go live about you. I don't do that. What's the point? It's not going to make me healthy mentally. It's going to get me stressed out. I had to stop. Right? I blocked the people that I blocked, and I leave it at that. Maybe you guys don't get that. Maybe you guys like to do that. Maybe it gives you money and whatever. Okay? But it's not healthy to be on here all the time. It's not healthy. You're not making it better for yourself. It's not healthy. And that's what I do. I go to my other channel on Mondays. Monday nights, we have a big panel and we have a get together and we talk about topics and stuff like that. And it helps me. It helps me get control over me. Knowing that nothing has changed on this platform. That's good for me because I don't have to address it, right? You guys are going to go after one another all the time. You guys are going to go and try to like defend yourself. Why? Why? Because they like you talking about it, gives them entertainment because they don't have what they want right now, right? How can you better yourself? The people that are on here talking mad shit and instigating shit. For instance, Mark, why are you letting people get to you? Right? Why are you letting people go live about you? Ignore it. Make your life better. Because obviously these people on this platform are not worth addressing. Because if I go on here every freaking day to address somebody that's talking that shit about somebody else, it's not changing anything. They're going to keep on doing it, right? The only one that could stop it, how you react to it, is you, right? People talk. People like to go after people. What's the point? Like I said to you before, there's a lot of people that I know that are going legally because they're not stopping. And I'm glad they are. Because I don't think it's appropriate to go after people's families. When I addressed something maybe 3-4 weeks ago, that's the last time I did it. Because I say it once, if they do not listen, I'm not going to go back on the fucking panel and say it again. My family was going to go on and talk about it. They decided not to because it's beating a dead horse. They're going to do what they want. They're going to say what they want. They're going to try to instigate issues between you and your family and go after your families, right? That's what they did to me. I put a stop to it. I ignore it. I ignore it because I know who I am. I know my family knows who I am. Do you think that they're going to come out and say, well, Sherry did that? No. The only public knowledge that you know is I had a child, right? Right? Good for you. Good for you, right? But again, I don't entertain it. And I know a lot of people entertain it because they think that they have a right to, go live and talk about it. Yeah, they do. But if you don't entertain it and you move on from it and ignore it, the best thing that you're doing for yourself, the healthiest thing you're doing for yourself is that. Because if you're going to get upset about it, that's what they want. They want you to get upset. They want you to rage. They want you to be fucking doing stupid shit because that's what they want. They want the entertainment. If you don't give it to them, they suffer, right? You're feeding the negativity. You're feeding the negativity. So they can come on here and say what they want because I'm not going to respond to it if it's not nice. You're welcome. Because it's not going to do any good. It's not going to do any good if you keep going back and forth with these people. Because, okay, let me say something. maybe 3, 4 years ago, I went on freaking my channel almost every fucking day defending myself, right? And the only behavior that you have to look at, fuck their behavior. If they don't want to work on their shit, that's on them. Work on your shit. Work on bettering yourself. Even if that means getting off YouTube for a while and doing like little lives here and there, not being on here all the time, friggin' making yourself crazy because of the things that they're saying about you. Go for a walk. Right? They're doing unhealthy things. Do you have to do unhealthy things? Knowing that you have mental health issues like I do? I mean, there are times that I had to do meditation before I came on here because I know that the old ATIL was going to emerge. The only way that I could stop that is not coming on here all the time and not watching those people that gave me those urges to come live and talk mad shit. Block it. Go do something healthy. Don't make them get what they want. Just don't. And I have seen a lot on here. I've seen how they are. Okay, when somebody talks about someone, okay, I'm just going to put this out here. If someone says something about your body, when they're not even doing anything to make themselves better and to better themselves, laugh the fuck it off. Because really, really. And don't even fucking talk about them at all. I see a lot of that before I stopped watching these people. I saw a lot of that shit. A lot. And people used to send me clips about it. Oh, did you hear this person, what they said about you and all that? I probably have like thousands of thousands of emails that I don't even look at. I just fucking had my friend delete them all. If it's not important, delete it. Out of sight, out of mind. You know, when they said, and I'm going to bring this up too, when this person went out of their way, okay, to call me, and because this person was live about it, okay, this person was live. They wanted to see me upset. They were live about it. Oh, let's call this person, okay. And what did I do? I got upset about it. I got defensive because they were talking about my loved ones, right? Someone came on my freaking email, says, well, this person's talking about you. Then they called and I'm like, I'm done. I'm fucking done entertaining this shit. Let them do what they want. Let them look like idiots. Because sometimes you have to back away from certain things to make yourself healthy. And I know for a fact, being involved with this shit wasn't healthy for me at all. It wasn't healthy. I'm not going to make them and what they do unhealthy make me that way. if they trigger you enough to go live about it, they're getting what they want. I had to learn, don't watch them. If someone sends you emails about what this person said about you, don't look at it. Because they're trying to ruffle your feathers. They're trying to get you, because these people are lacking content. Don't give them the content. Let them find their own way. Let them. Because I need to find my way, and the way that the way I was acting. And then I had to look at I even went back to my old lives that I did. And I had to look at myself. Maybe these people need to do that. Because I don't like the way I was acting. I don't like the way I was talking about people. I didn't like the way I was acting towards people. It just made me unhealthy, made me act unhealthy, made me do unhealthy things that normally I wouldn't do. They don't know me. I don't owe them nothing. They don't owe me to go live. If they talk mad shit about me, let them, right? That's the way you should look at it. Don't go on your live and start talking mad shit and go back and forth. Stop looking for trouble. Because you're not making yourself look good on here. The best thing for you to do is just to walk away from YouTube and walk away from the people who antagonize, irritate you, fucking make you lose control over yourself to the point of you going live and you going fucking rape shit. So what? Let them talk about whatever they want to talk about. They're not in your real life. They try to get into your real life so they can know a little bit about you and then use it against you. Do you think I was that stupid back in the day to do that shit? No. You find myself. You find me. See if you can learn a little bit about me without me telling you about me. Okay? Because I'm not going to give you that time of day anymore. I went and I done my own thing, made myself healthy, made myself, I don't act on everything that someone says. And I do not think it's right for people to talk. And I'm going to say this right now because I had this friggin' live last night. People need to stop talking about people's body image and the way they love and what they want to do and all that. Because the people who are talking about the shit that they're talking about should not be talking about it at all. Okay? Just like when I went live and talked about people that I didn't like almost every single day before I stopped it, I had to put a stop to it. It was just going back and forth, tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat. Stop having this tit for tat shit. Let it go. Make them look stupid. Let them talk what they want to talk. You don't have to watch it, right? So I just wanted to come on here to let you guys know that The only way that you could change your action is not reacting at all. Move away from it. Isolate yourself from it. I used to love watching all these people that I've watched throughout the years. I can't do that no more. You know why? Because they're doing unhealthy things. They're not doing anything to make them any better. Probably makes them feel better to talk mad shit and to go back and forth. But are you solving the problem? No, you're not. I had to solve my problem, and that is not going live all the time. Try to take a deep breath before coming on here. And think about other people's feelings. If they don't think about your feelings, that's their problem. Be a better person. Because I see a lot of stupidity on here before. And they're probably doing that, I don't care. But do something productive with your life. Do something healthy with your life. Instead of coming on here bashing everybody and their looks and who they are, or who they hang out with, who they associate with on here. Myself never got involved in any of the people that I was going back and forth with. Never was any in their groups, because I decided that I'm not going to have them know anything about me. People are stupid. People are stupid. So a lot of people have problems with tit for tat on here. Grow up, do something healthy, stop worrying about what other people are doing, worry about yourself. And that's all. Because in all reality, you're the only person that can change your behavior. Nobody can change it. Just like you can't change their behavior. Stop reacting to it. That's all I could say. I mean, there's a lot of fucking pissed off people on that panel last night. A lot of pissed off people about what's going on here. When they started talking about this one person, I left because I didn't want to be part of that conversation. I don't want to be part of that. But I came back after they stopped talking about it. They emailed me. They texted me because I don't want to be part of that conversation. I'm trying to stay away from that conversation. I'm trying to stay away from even having any type of thought, because that's the healthy way to do it. Walk away from it. If they get mad at you, if they go after you, that's their own fault. Let them. Because obviously there's a lot of unhealthy people on here that don't know how to act and don't know how to get away from it. They thrive off it. They want it. That's what they want. But there is a lot of people that are taking legal action. We were talking about it last night. It needs to stop. Going real life, going after people in real life has nothing to do with YouTube. It should stay on YouTube. Either that or back away or don't talk about these people at all and don't suck up. People are suckers on here. They listen and they believe everything that comes out of these people's mouths. until one day I was fucking not dealing with that person anymore. I believe everything that person said. Until one day I decided, no, I'm blocking these people. I'm not going to the channels anymore. I'm not going to the chats anymore. I'm staying to myself. And that's probably the healthiest, probably the most healthiest thing I've ever done on here. I stay away from that shit. So I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go hang out with family today. That's more important than sitting on this fucking live and talking because I know it's not gonna change anything, right? It's like beating a dead horse, right? Okay. Talk to you guys later. You guys have a good week. Bye.